Hello and welcome to the last episode of season 2 for Love and Improv. Welcome everybody on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and ESPN. We are the Love Guys. I'm Nelson Velazquez.
And I'm Dr. Francis Veltri.
Excellent. And we are the Love Guys. Yes. Right now, we are going to be taking your relationship questions and answering them and giving advice based off the multiple years of improvisation and loving that Francis and I experienced with our respective partners. I'd say over... depending on where we go. And we're going to give it to you straight here on Love and Improv. If you've got any relationship questions, please put those down in the comment area, or you can DM them to the Improductions LLC page, or you can email it to love@improductionsllc.com, and we'll try to get it in. We have a full docket of items that we've had sent in for the week, but hopefully we'll have enough time to get to your questions. So Francis, it's been 2 weeks since I've seen you. You've been traveling all over the area, the region, doing tennis things. What's that doing for you?
Well, you know what? I'm not actually playing tennis. I'm watching people play tennis, and that is very exciting. I just want to let people know that if they're looking for something inexpensive to do, want to save a couple of bucks, maybe go watch high school tennis like I do.
That does not come off creepy whatsoever.
I do attend it with other people. And I'm watching my daughter.
Wow, look at them play.
Yeah.
Wow. So it helps if you have a person participating in the sport, so that it doesn't come off so creepy when you're around.
No, you know what? So many things that I say come across kind of creepy.
Yeah, I like to pretend. I like to give it context, so that way you don't go to jail.
I appreciate that. But you know what? I've had a weird week though.
Oh, really?
I've had a weird week. Yeah, you were there for my ultimate. Do
you want to give people the kind of play-by-play of your recent kerfuffle?
Yes. Well, we were rehearsing for the Grid, which appears on this channel on Saturday.
Sure. Yes. Yes. He has no idea when the Grid airs. It's great. No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't know where it airs. I just like people. Can I see that Grid? I know it's on it. It's at 7:00.
Okay. Good. Okay. Thank you.
But I don't know where to find. I'll send you a link.
Please do.
So anyway, so we're practicing on Monday evening. We're practicing, and I make a total ass out of myself. Would that be safe to say, Nelson?
Yes, I would agree.
Okay, so I make a total ass of myself. We don't need to recreate what exactly I did, but I did. And
I don't know. We may want to recreate what exactly you did. I'm just saying. We may, okay, keep going with the story.
No,
we may want
to. I'll do whatever you want. Okay, so here's the thing. We're doing like a word association game, all right?
Yes.
And all of a sudden, we're picking out hairstyles or hairdos. And the hairstyle that came, this is like my third chance. I had a chance to win, and I've never won. Never won. I mean, we're saying I probably played those word association games like 50 times in the group. And I played them hundreds of times in other groups. I've never won, ever. I'm not good at them. And I was down to the last person. Megan and I.
Megan.
This is just rehearsal. I'm excited. I think I'm going to win. I got this. And it was hairstyles. And we had to come up with different hairstyles. I said, Megan took my first one. She said beehive, but it was okay because I had something else like a mullet. And then she said something which was going to be my next choice. And I had to think of something. And I was thinking of like when somebody slicks back their hair.
Uh-huh.
And the first thing I said was wet.
Mm-hmm.
And Nelson, and the thing is, I did not say anything else. That is true, right, Nelson?
That's correct. You did not say anything else.
I stopped.
You stopped.
I said, wet. and then my face went like that. Like,
so let's leave it there. Leave it there. Let's not say what the aftermath is just yet. We're gonna recreate. Angela Hyde is asking us to recreate what happened at rehearsal. So we're gonna take it a little bit tangentially from what actually happened, a little bit, but we're gonna recreate that part for you right now. You ready? Okay, cool. All right. We got Francis. Francis, you and I are the last ones left here. On left hand, Larry. I have my right hand up, and so do you. Anyone can win this game. We're gonna do hairstyles. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. We'll just trade back and forth. Here we go.
Okay.
Beehive.
Mullet.
Buffon.
Wet. Oh.
What? Are you talking about me, Miro? Bro, are you talking about me? Because if I got, oh my God, what, Francis, what happened?
I'm okay. Oh.
Did you pass out from almost accidental racism?
I had a racist blackout.
You did. Your safety mechanism kicked on and you just blacked out.
I'm having another one. I'm having a racist blackout. Oh my God, I called it a black. I don't even know anymore.
Oh my God, looks like you're fading again. Yeah, so scene right there. Okay. So yeah, Francis went down. I had to call him out on the word because I knew he meant slicked back, but he said wet, and I couldn't resist, and I had to call him out as the host on that. And then he passes out and knocks over his entire rig.
Yeah.
His entire rig.
What I was doing there was a recreation. It was more like this.
Oh, you're destroying the illusions.
Oh no. But that's what, I don't like there to be any illusions, but yeah. I just had another whiteout. I don't know what do you call it.
I like that.
That's what you forget that you've made. When you claim to have forgotten a racist act that you have done, we'll call it a whiteout.
A whiteout. See, it's like you grabbed the correction fluid and you tried changing it to something more comfortable. I just
had a whiteout.
Yep. See,
I don't remember saying that.
You don't remember, but you did pass out, and we were all genuinely scared that we were gonna have to call the paramedics or something because it was a hard tumble that you took. You literally just
God!
And then you went right into it, and we thought you were just laughing so hard
at
yourself that you read it out or something and or white it out, and then everything just knocked over. It was insane.
The funny part is that the whole falling thing lasted a good like 2 minutes in my mind. It was I didn't even believe I was falling for the first. I mean, again, this was like a split second fall, but in my mind, it seemed to last forever. I just remember going, I think I'm falling. Oh my gosh, I think I'm falling. I am falling. I'm falling. Why haven't I hit the floor yet? Why have I not hit the floor yet? I have not hit the floor yet, but I'm still falling.
It was epic, and it was like a bit out of an Eddie Murphy stand-up routine. You're like Aunt Bunny, but for us that night. Exactly. That took forever for you to recover from, so it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I've ruined everything. I broke things, and then later on, if you recall, my wife came down and said, "What the hell happened down here?" And I had to explain how we could buy replacements on Amazon for the shit I broke.
You broke a lot of shit too.
I did.
It was incredible. With that said, speaking of broken things, let's talk about broken relationships. We've already gotten one in the chat. I'm going to save this one. We've got Susan Skosko. I never say it right the first time.
All right,
Susan is watching. We've got Josh watching. We've got Angie watching. So we've got some people already watching us. So let's give them some entertainment. Let's go to our first letter. I think you've got that one.
Oh, sure, I do. I have one. This came in.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see. Dear Love Guys.
That's us.
I've been married to my husband, not his real name, Okay. For about 15 years. We met in high school when he was Mr. Sports Ball, and that's in quotes. Don't get me wrong. He was on the football, basketball, and baseball team, but mostly he rode the bench. He finally lettered his senior year when his father bought the whole team new uniforms and pads.
Mm.
About 5 years ago, we moved to a new city across the country where no one knows us. Our son has started to play football, and my husband keeps telling him stories about how great he was in high school. He even brags to our neighbors and new friends, and he started coaching our high school JV football team. He says that he is reliving his glory days, but to tell you the truth, he never had any glory to relive unless you count keeping the coach's pencils sharpened. Okay, ouch. My husband is constantly jabbering and literally making no sense. But these local nimrods believe him. I don't think I can stand much more of this. I think I'm going to tell everyone the truth. What should I do? Signed, Georgina Washington.
Oh, is it Georgina in quotes as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Not her real name.
Not her real name. Okay. Wow. Sports ball.
Yes, I think that was a little dig there.
Yeah, sports ball. We have a sports ball aficionado in productions, and she loves calling it sports ball. So I thought for half a second maybe it was her, but then nah, it's not her. Wow. Okay, so we've got a very interesting situation here where homie's reliving an alternate history than what actually happened, and he's full of shit. And she is, I'm assuming his wife.
Yes.
Their son is hearing these stories and believing it as well, and she's just getting sick of him like being full of crap. I can relate with this on a personal level. I can. My father gave me the gift of gab. He was one of the greatest BSers in the world. To this day, he looks down upon me and judges me on my level of BS. But my dad's like storytelling changed depending on who he was talking to, and like never kept the story straight. So I always developed this. I've developed a character, which I'm probably going to use for this scene, based on my dad, where when as I was a kid, I would kind of make fun of him while he was telling stories because I would change the details to make it bigger and better than it actually was. And as a kid, as an adult, I hated it. And as a kid, I loved it. And I had to realize that as a person, as a human being, sometimes your memory is all you've got when you've lived like a certain life of regret. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a Bon Jovi song?
It is. Sometimes that's all you got when you live a life of regret. Yeah, so that Richie Sambora, everybody. So what I find interesting about that is, like, I guess from my own experience, I'm just going to speak on the love part of things. I think she should cut him some slack, but at the same time keep it real. Not undercut him, but like be the person that's just like, yeah.
So she should support the scene.
I think she should support the scene. I think this is a yes and ish kind of thing. Like I think she should sit her son down and keep it real with her son. But at the same time, it sounds like this dude needs this. Like, I need this to happen. You know? And sometimes when you're in a scene and you're doing improv, like sometimes you got to go with the reality that you're not necessarily digging, so that you can get beyond, you can satisfy, or not satisfy, but you can support your partner, and your partner will hopefully give you something that you can play with when you're going out of that. And I think that I think this is a good opportunity where she can like find this like kind of character whenever he tells stories and she's around, like not to completely deny, but at the same time kind of inject that reality into his alternate reality.
Right.
That's what I'm feeling.
So let's do a scene.
Okay, cool. Cool. What's the setup? Do you have a setup? Because I got one.
Oh no, you go ahead. I don't have a setup.
Cool. You know what? You always play the female leads.
But you have a character all ready to go for this.
I do. So let's not do that. Let's make you the son.
Okay.
You're the son, and I'm the dad. All right,
Okay.
and we are in the kitchen.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hello, son.
Hey, Pops. What's going on?
Apparently, everything.
Why are you? Why? Were you out again?
Yes, I was teaching some of the best people in all of baseball.
You were teaching people about baseball?
Yes.
But
Did you know? Did you know when I was younger, I used to play baseball with a pine wood that it was this big, a log, and I used to pick it up from the ground. I would tear it off the ground. It was a stump. I would grab it and I would pull it out with my own 2 bare hands, and I would hold it, and then I would rub it so fast it would turn into a log, into a nice long baseball bat, and then I would swing it and send a home run every time.
Dad, there's no way. There's no way you could have done that. And you can't even see. You're not even wearing your glasses. I mean, come on.
Do you know that I have the best eyesight?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
When I was in Greece teaching philosophy to all the natives, I picked up a skill that only I could do. It was this skill where I could stare at the sun for hours. And I'd stare and I could see the corona and I could see all of the flames coming out. And it would sharpen my retina so that I could see 1,000,000 miles away.
Dad, you don't speak Greek.
Kusabala da budagaga.
Okay, all right, that could be Greek. But
It all Greek to me.
you didn't come up with that, did you, Dad?
I did not, but I gave the idea to the comedian who did. Let me tell you. It was 1948. A summer breeze was going across the water of Lake Titicaca. I was in a boat talking with a gentleman. His name was Jorge. And I would say, Jorge, you know, the Greeks have given us culture. They've given us law. They've given us a philosophy. But you know what they have not given us is comedy. You know? And he said, whoop, I've got a joke for you. And he said, and I said, I don't know what you said, but it sounds like Greek. George Carlton.
Dad, God,
Yes.
Dad,
Yes.
Dad. Okay, you know what? I'm having some friends over. Okay, and
Bring them. I will regale them of stories of how I taught you how to find the derivative of a function.
No. I don't want you to talk to them this time. Okay, last time I almost had some friends. They came over, and then they never came back. I think it was because you're too smart for them. And so
You would think.
I just was hoping maybe you could just kind of like, you know, hang out in the back there and I could just kind of play some video games with my bros, you know.
Okay, son. I will respect your wishes. You do not wish to be usurped in such a grandiose fashion. I understand.
Usurped. Dad, I don't know what that means, but if it's good, cool. If it's bad, it's not so good. Sorry, Dad. I've let you down again. I didn't do my SAT words this week.
It is okay. I scored 3 million the first time I took my SAT.
You
Not
can't
everybody can
score
do that.
3 million. This is like
the
the time you were talking about Alexander the Great and the 30,000 Persians, and it was the Greeks again. Dad, I don't understand. Why is it you just can't just be in reality? Okay, it's just annoying.
You sound like your mother. You know, like you don't. I worked very hard to bring you into this world. In fact, I labored for 5 days straight to make
Mom
you.
did that.
That's just a matter of semantics. But I labored for 5 days to have you born. I was waiting patiently for you to pop out and you refused to come. So I had to go in after you. I took my shrink ray and I shrunk myself. Yes, I did.
Dad, you don't have a shrink
I crawled
ray.
inside of your mother. I grabbed your umbilical cord and I hauled you out because I love you, son.
I mean, I appreciate the love. I do. But you did not crawl into Mom and grab me out and rescue me like I'm like Bruce, like you're Bruce Willis in Die Hard.
Patricia! Is it true that I went inside of you and you bore a son?
This is so gross. This is so gross.
Look, your friends are coming. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to lay in the cut. But just know this. If ever you need inspiration to become greater than you really are, look into your old man. Okay? I love you.
Bye, Dad.
End that scene! End that scene! That's right! Oh, that got crazy stupid. Woo. I got to channel a lot of my childhood.
At least one of us did.
One of those things. I tell you, my dad was, for despite all the things that I am still working through today, my dad could tell a story. You know, he could tell a story, and I think that was a little bit of that is rubbed off on me. So thank you for letting me have that cathartic.
Just a little bit. No, what I thought was really cool was that that your dad always was able to make it about himself.
Ain't that true?
Yeah. I went into her vagina. But he wouldn't say
the part where you called him out and he would do that. He would yell at my mom to get verification of the story because they'd be like, that sounds like some crap. And then he'd yell at my mom to verify the story. And then my mom would just be dead silent.
But it's still, I mean, technically he did go and did what he said. Yeah.
Technically, yes. I crafted that very, very well. Speaking of crafting, you know what? Let's go to our first sponsor.
Wait, who's our sponsor? We have a sponsor?
We have a sponsor this week. I think you are going to be pleasantly surprised. It's improductions. That's right. Improductions is sponsoring this show, at least through the end of this season, which is tonight. And they've got a show every Saturday called The Grid, for which you can see some short form, whose line is it anyway, kind of improvisation. Improv done off your suggestions, just like we're doing now, but in a much, much more fun, fast-paced, sometimes family-friendly, mostly not kind of way. So you're going to want to check that out every Saturday at 7 o'clock. Swing by improductionsllc.com for more information. With that said, I'm going to go to the comments here real quick. We got here, Susan Skosko, I said it right, says, so funny, the two of you. I have been promoted to a number.
I think you're the number 2.
I'm number 2. Hey, you know what? Hey, I'm cool with that. I can live being in your shadow right now. We also got here, Angela says, the things I miss when I'm not at rehearsal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She was not there.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And see, you
Don't miss
taking
one.
that off.
I miss one, and look what happens.
Look what happens. He passes
Passed
out.
out.
Passes out. And we also have here. We do have a question from Josh. Do you want me to go to that, or do we want to go to our next letter?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely, that's awesome.
What is the most successful way in which you have started to say something, but then saved yourself, and you think they brought it or didn't? I'm going to repeat that again. The most successful way in which you have started to say something, but then saved yourself, and you think they brought it. I think it brought it up.
Yeah.
They think they brought it up. I think that's the word.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to tell a story that I didn't get that last part, but I have a story that I think is still kind of cool. I was doing,
may have nothing to do with the question, but it's cool.
It does has the part with the front part of that.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay. So I was doing improvised story and in an improv show. And somebody
so for those who don't know, explain the rules on this one, okay? Go ahead.
Okay. So in conducted story, what happens is you have maybe 5 or more people in a row, and they're telling a story, and a conductor will direct you when to speak and when to stop, and he brings somebody else in to continue the story, but you're going to be in a different character.
Okay.
So it was one of the first improv shows I ever did. It was a comedy sports, and we're doing this improv, and the person before me ends with Chaka. As though it's from like Land of the Lost. Chaka.
Oh, wow. That's a reference. Okay,
and then
cool.
It comes to me. He just pulls it right on me. And I went, Chaka? Chaka Khan, everybody, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. I was just so happy that out of nowhere, I pulled that out.
Wow. So you pulled a Chaka Khan I Feel For You reference in the middle of a comedy sports show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that to me was like awesome. I mean, because it came out of nowhere. Because he literally ended on this weird non sequitur, Chaka. And I went, and it's not like he had Chaka before that.
I feel for you.
Hey, I feel
because I love you. Because I love you.
Chaka Khan.
Yeah. So for all of you above the age of 35, you should get that reference. You should. You should.
Don't worry,
if you don't, look it up. Chaka Khan, I Feel For You on YouTube. That is what we're referencing.
And within the next 3 to 5 years, Geico will do a commercial bringing that song back.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, Nelson's. I think he's.
I am so sorry. This is the first time I've been stumped by a question. This is the first time.
It is kind of stumping. That's why I was trying to give you some time there.
So thank you. I think this is what Josh is going for. The most successful way in which you have started to say something, but then saved yourself, but you think they bought it. They bought, like, you started bringing something up, and then you stopped talking, but you stopped talking right at that precipice, just in the nick of time where you think they bought something. So like you were bringing up like. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something real quick. Like you're bringing up like, hey, you look really good in those boots, but, and then the other person says, I do. Well, so thank you. I'm glad you feel that way. And you're like, and you're thinking in the back of your head, but it makes your butt look big. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's where we're going with. Josh, let us know if we got that right.
I think, but maybe it means also like one of those things where he's like, hey, I think that guy was a black flag fan.
Black flag, yes, it was Henry Rollins.
Yes, I think it was Henry Rollins, wasn't it? So I think that's what Josh.
Maybe that's what it is. Is where like you had a pivot.
Yeah, when you pivot and did it successfully.
And then successfully, you think they bought
nobody
it.
even thought you were going. Oh, you were gonna say black guy
or wet
and wild.
Cement.
I said wet and wild. So no, wait. If I did that scene where that improv, and I was like, and so boo font, and then I came to me and I said wet and wild. I would have still lost, but I would have.
You would have sold it.
I would have sold it. Like, no, I wasn't gonna say wetback.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think that's
so Josh in the comments is clarifying for us. Yes, he thinks we've got it. How do we apply that capability to relationships?
Oh.
To relationships. You've got to have a story where you started to say something and then saw your wife's face turn and then you went in a completely different direction, but she bought the whole thing. You've got to have a story.
Knowing that my wife is watching this, I am not telling that.
Oh, I'm trying to think of if there's any ones that I could get away with, or maybe not your wife, maybe someone else in your family, or a friend.
Yeah,
you know, I don't like Susan Skosko is watching. Like, was there ever a moment where you had to tell a little white lie with Susan?
No, I'm no.
Never. See, that's a good friend right there, Susan.
Right there you go.
Real good friend.
No.
Really.
I'm trying. I don't. See my well. I mean, I have a story, but again, it doesn't fit. And I'm sorry, Josh. I don't have this off the top. It's a very good question. I mean, it is probably that, like, it could be the linchpin of a rom-com. It could be that's your hook that sells your rom-com to Hollywood if you come up with this. But I don't have it.
Well, we got some more information here. No, Susan says no. Susan says no.
No.
Nope.
No, I don't have a story like that. But you know what I do have is I do have another letter.
Let's go to the letter.
This is like, Josh, I feel like I failed you in our season-ending show.
We will
come back.
We're gonna get to Josh at some point. I think we'll find a way to make that work after we read this letter.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe my subconscious can work on that, and then we'll come back.
Let's turn. So Love Guys got stumped by the first time. Yeah. Thank you, Josh. We've been stumped, but we're gonna.
How many letters and comments we've received, and this is the first one that's ever.
At least 5.
Oh, you know what? I've counted 8.
Okay. But hey, I'm still right. At least 5.
Sure. So, well, All right. Here's the next letter. I want to get to this because this man is he seems to need some help. Dear Love Guys,
that's us.
My wife, Liza, not her real name, is obsessed with scrapbooking.
Ooh.
I don't mind that she has a hobby, but she spends almost $1,000 per month on supplies. We even have a room filled with scrapbooks. And these books have about 50 pages filled with what looks like to me is the same picture. Then she goes to scrapbook conventions and is constantly online with her scrapbook friends. I wanted my wife to find an activity, but I'm embarrassed to tell my friends what she does. Why couldn't she collect something cool like Beanie Babies or comic books?
Cool things.
What do you think I should do? Embarrassed Ed. I thought it was embarrassed, but it's embarrassed Ed.
All right. So, okay. So, scrapbooks all look the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's popping in your brain on this one?
Well, I mean, I just think, again, I do think that in this thing, you have a situation where I'm sure the husband was like, hey, hey, Liza, go find something to do. You're bugging the shit out of me. Okay. And then she does. And unfortunately, he doesn't like what she picked. Ooh. Now, it's just like, maybe he's a little controlling. Maybe he is trying to dictate the scene.
Oh, I like where you're going with this one. Keep going. Keep preach.
No,
preach
I'm just saying. Now listen to me. All right. I'm just saying. I'm saying, Ed, embarrassed Ed. You've got to let your love go in whatever way it wants to flow. 'Cause it's love, but not the love you want. Don't be frightened. or embarrassed.
What Bear is that? I like that. No, I wasn't trying to put you in the song. I was trying to underscore you. No, but thank you for singing it. That was awesome. Give some kudos to Francis in the chat, y'all. Francis is not all about that musical improv, y'all.
What? I am a member of Tony's Band. I have not quit yet.
I haven't participated.
That was probably like the best I've
either.
ever done. Nelson, you have to admit, that is like the best I've ever done.
I think it's due to my MD skills.
But no, seriously, after all my failures, that was probably, I mean, again, on a scale of 1 to 10, that was probably like a 2. Okay? Maybe a 3. Maybe a 3.
Okay. All right. I can do it.
But for me, that is like, I am light years of whatever I performed in the probably 30 rehearsals that I've gone to.
at least 30, if not 60.
30. I mean, I think I even kept the tune 80% of the time.
I think you did. You kept your point of view. With that said, I want to hear more about this idea of like dictating your scene. I really like that. I think you bring up a good point. I think it's important also to have a partner who's in a relationship with you. Your partner, if you're an artist, my artist people out there, those of you who deem themselves artists, I do, like a vocal teacher taught me this proverb. Proverb, is that the right way? Or this way of thinking. My art is my lover. Everyone else is my mistress. My art is my lover. Everyone else is my mistress. And like, I think it's important for you, if you're an artist and you deem that super important to who you are as a person. I'm not saying that the scrapbooking is that insane, but if you are very passionate about something that is subject to judgment like that, like an art, like theater or music or whatever, super important to have somebody who respects that relationship and really, really wants to support it in the best way that they can and not get in the way of it. I know plenty of actors and musicians where they get somebody into a relationship and they are not supportive of it, and it's so painful to watch. And I got really lucky, me personally. So I think that's kind of on the love side of things of like, you need to be more open and need to support like people's passions, whatever that is. And if that's scrapbooking, you got to support it. That's the way I look at it. So let's do a scene. Do you have an idea for this one?
No, but I just think I'm going to play the wife.
Oh, okay. I can't argue with that. All right, I'll play the husband. Where are we?
Let's say Thanksgiving dinner.
Thanksgiving. It is beautiful.
Oh my God! Everybody's gonna be here in about like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I got my phone camera all ready to
Beautiful.
go.
Beautiful.
I've got the scrapbooking. We're gonna do some instant scrapbooking.
Sweetheart, I was thinking. You know what? I was thinking maybe instead of doing scrapbooking tonight, maybe we just talk. Can we just talk tonight?
While we scrapbook.
All right, yay. You know what? I don't have any glue left. I don't have any glue.
Don't worry, I just bought us new glue, honey. Oh, where'd I put? Oh, it's over here. I got all of the glue we need.
What? Oh, wow. Oh, sweetheart, you're making a mess. Stop, sweetheart.
It's okay, because we're going to take pictures of us cleaning it up, and I'll put that in our scrapbook.
Yay! You know what, sweetie? I was thinking, we have so much food on the table. We're not going to have anywhere to put any of the scrapbooks. None of them. So
that's all right, because I brought some extra tables in from the garage, and I have photographs in this scrapbook of me setting them up.
Cool. Yeah, I thought I destroyed those. Damn
I
it.
just thought I misplaced them, but thank goodness I had an emergency set. Honey,
Yes, sweetie?
you said you destroyed my scrapbooks?
No, not just scrapbooks, just a scrap table, sweetheart. I thought they were scrap tables. When you said they were scrap tables, I thought that they were spare tables.
Okay.
And so right.
For a moment I thought maybe you were not were not happy with scrapbooking. Because
You know what?
I know like
you know what? I see the passion, but you've been doing this a long time.
4 years, 3 months, 2 days, and 17 hours.
And I just feel like you and I aren't connecting because we're scrapping most of the time,
That's
But
the way I
hey,
connect
look,
with
you know what? I'm trying to support you the best I can.
Ed,
Yes, sweetie.
Ed, you thought that when I got out of that when I got out of the I can't say it, Scientology, you said I need to find something to
I
do.
did.
And I like to be very focused. I like to be goal oriented. And you said I should find a hobby. I tried a couple of things.
Yeah. I know. Pole dancing wasn't for you. Pole dancing was not for you, sweetie.
No. And then you tried to turn me on to sitar. I didn't like that. I didn't, I thought the classes were a little like weird.
Don't say they're weird. I know lots of computer science guys that love it. I mean, they really, really like that music.
I wanted to do the theremin, and you were like, "Woo," and you're making fun of that, so I didn't. Okay, and I was like, "All right."
I bought you a Moog. I bought you a Moog. I'm sorry, a Moog theremin.
I know, but there was anger behind it, and I didn't want to play it.
Okay, all right.
So then I said, you know what? I'm gonna find something for me that Ed is not going to find for me.
Okay.
And what did I find, Ed? Ed, what did I find? I found
scrapbooking.
Yes, and I love it.
I
took our children's, both of our children. We put them in the same room, so now they have bunk beds. And Annabelle and Anadora. And then we have the scrapbooking room. Okay.
All right.
So they were fine with it.
But I was just wondering, sweetheart, can we just have one night where we don't do scrapbooking? Just one night.
Monday nights are the non-scrapbooking nights, and that's when you go bowling.
Can we trade that for Thursday Thanksgiving?
Next Thanksgiving, but you've already had your bowling night, so you can't have bowling and Thanksgiving non scrapbooking. So sorry,
I don't want to fight.
I can give you Christmas non scrapbooking.
I don't want to fight.
2026 maybe. If you maybe give me 2 bowling nights and maybe your gun show thing.
You know what? I'm going to just leave the table. I just wanted to have one night where I got to see the old you. And apparently...
You know what? I have a book of the old me. Here, look. Look, it's right here.
I want to see the real you, woman.
What?
The real you.
This is
the real you.
Look.
No, that's not. That's not.
What are... Oh my God!
Look! I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. With you, not a glued version of it, sweetheart. I feel like I'm merely a sticky page in a book.
My word balloons are all over the floor. I'm not going to be able to figure out what balloons go with what pictures.
Are you even listening to me? You care more about balloons than you care about us. And now we got to pretend in front of all of our guests that are coming that we're happy, and I'm not happy.
I'm not happy, Ed. I'm not happy.
Thank you. This is the real you. Why aren't you happy?
Well, now that you've like bared me, like I'm an open scrapbook. Oh my god, I love scrapbooking so much, and I don't know if I love you anymore.
Shh.
I'm gonna have to take some pictures of how much I hate you. And I don't think this is working anymore, Ed. Can I do a scrapbook of us breaking up, getting a divorce?
Lift up your camera.
Oh my god! Yes, I had the perfect caption for that. That's awesome, and it's gonna be so great. You're gonna love it, and I. Bye. I'm gonna take a couple of more of you driving away. Bye, Ed. And see.
Oh my gosh, that was heart-wrenching. That was heart-wrenching.
And I've got crayons all over the floor.
Oh my gosh. Man, you not only did you destroy your own laptop setup, now you destroyed your arts and crafts capability. What's going on with you, Francis?
There's something seriously wrong.
Oh, we got some comments here. I want to read them off.
There is something seriously wrong.
Josh here says, I see what you're doing there, Nelson. I hope it's good. I really do. Susan says, congratulations on another fabulous season of Love and Improv. This is hilarious. Thank you, Susan. We're going up against all the execs right now. And the execs want to renew us. They really do want to renew us for the next season. So let us know. Either, you can swing by our website at improductionsllc.com. Where the hell is it? There it is. .com. Right there. Right there. Go to our website /donate. There is if you're on Facebook, there is a link there. Consider dropping $5. $5. That'll go a long way to convince the executives over at InProductions to renew us for a third season. So we will come back and continue to give fantastic advice. With that said, we got to pay the bills, and we're going to go to our next sponsor here.
We have a sponsor?
We got a brand new sponsor.
Whoa. This is unbelievable.
It's InProductions LLC. Yes. They sponsored us again twice tonight. They do, you heard a little bit of musical improv while we did this here. And, I'm going to try to underscore myself while I talk. So if you like musical improv, online musical improv, then come and see us. On Thursday nights, we hold an online improv tech jam where you can learn, some musical improv, and you can have some games and play. And we do it in a way that's kind of special. And so go check it out Thursday nights, and have some fun with us. Oh yeah, now you wanna get yourself an online musical improv tech jam. You want to come to the online musical improv tech jam. You want to make things up and sing a song. Yo, it can be right, it won't be wrong. So join us Thursday nights right now. And you won't have a cow because it's only the online musical improv tech jam. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to get us some donations here. That's going to definitely get us some donations. Again, improductionsllc.com/donate is where you want to go. I'm checking the jam here. I will count that as a bit to addressing my question. Yep, we don't know. We don't know if that worked out or not. So Josh, you have the distinction of stumping us. Maybe if we're brought back in the third season, we can finally answer that question.
You stumped us, Josh.
You stumped us, Josh. Yeah, that was good enough to be a Bon Jovi song.
Yes.
All right, well, let's go to our third thing here. We are running out of time. I think we can do a quick third letter. Do you have?
I thought you had something, but I do have a quick letter. If you want.
Let's go for it.
All right. My wife.
Hey.
Wait, I can't. Wait, I'm sorry. My wife, Helga, not her real name. Oh no, that is her real name.
Oh, no quotes.
No, sorry. Let me start over. Sorry, let me start over. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This person.
Yeah, I figured there was a part you missed on this one.
I did. I screwed that up. Dear love guys.
That's us.
That's us. My wife, Helga, that is her real name, gets mad every time I eat a donut. Sure. I eat 1, 2, 3, or 4 per day, but what is it to her? I can still button my pants if I suck my gut in. She gave me her. Oh Jesus! What? I think somebody wrote this a little too quickly here. She's got to lay off of the fact that I like donuts. She's giving me an ultimatum.
Okay,
her or the donuts. What should I do? Signed, K Cream.
Wow. Yes. The ultimatum. I'm very curious as to why it's her or the. That's some donut love.
That is donut love.
That's some donut love.
I think it's by Golden Earring. Donut love. Donut love. I'm gonna drive down the fan on the
wow. So ultimatums are not good. Ultimatums are not good, especially in a relationship.
But the gauntlet has been thrown. The die has been cast. The hammer has been pounded.
Yes. So, if you've reached an ultimatum, it's probably pretty bad. Like, you're probably in a bad spot.
Don't you think that if you're not, if you're, wife is giving you an ultimatum between you and donuts, it's not even like another woman.
Yeah, are you getting like an emotional attachment to the donuts over your spouse? Like,
right.
Interesting.
Are you having illicit relations with the jelly donuts?
I knew we were probably going to go there. I knew we were. So I was kind of saving that.
I was going to say that.
I was saving it. I was like, it's going to come up. I'm sure it's going to come up.
It's probably a Boston cream.
It probably is. I know how you like pudding. So
do you know?
So if you're in an ultimatum in a relationship, then your relationship literally is hitting the rocks. I think you're going to have to navigate that ultimatum very, very carefully. Like, it's me or the donuts. Doesn't necessarily mean it's like you can never have a donut again. I would assume.
No, I would assume. I don't know. I don't know, because if she threw down the whole no donuts forever, that's pretty hard. A problem. Shit.
That's hard, because apparently there's an addiction to this.
Yeah. Maybe there's a hotline, 1-800-Donuts Anonymous.
I think we need to call the hotline. Yeah. I think we need to call the hotline. Cool. Are you calling or am I calling? Let me call.
What?
You're calling? You're calling? Okay, cool.
You call.
No. You call. You call. I'll be the thing. Here we go. Donuts Anonymous. How can I help you?
I'm outside the Dunkin' Donuts.
Sir, which location are you at?
I'm at the one on Calvert and Crosby.
That's not a good neighborhood to be in, sir.
I don't care. They look so good. They look really good.
Have you had any donuts so far, sir?
Just munchkins.
Oh, how many munchkins have you had?
80.
Okay. Okay. Look around. Do you see any twigs or anything to soak up the sugar? Is there anything around you? Do you have an EpiPen? Do you have insulin? Do you have anything that you can use and put in your system to soak up all that sugar?
I have the napkins that are sitting on my dashboard from the.
Go ahead and eat them. Go ahead and eat them, please, right now. We got to soak up that sugar as much as possible. I'll wait.
Hold on. I'm just. That's one.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay, I that's three. I got them all.
Okay. Now,
So
now that should be counteracting the effects of all that sugar in your
they
system.
taste like sugar. I got them from the bottom of the donut bag.
Okay, see, we
So
need
now
you
I
to
want
get them
some
for the.
more.
Okay,
You
can you go
didn't.
ahead? Oh,
I've got to have more donuts.
oh,
Hey, wait, just hold on 1 second.
okay.
Um, I'd like 3 dozen
Stop
long
ordering,
john
sir. Stop
chocolate long
ordering,
john.
please.
Hang
La
on
la
one
la la
second.
la 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 la
Uh,
la la la
and
la.
give me 25 uh jelly donuts and then a box of I just want munchkins. Okay, I'll pull around. Yeah,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, is there a second lane that's not occupied at the drive-through?
Uh well, actually I have to drive in 2 cars. So no.
Oh, okay. You have a double decker situation, sir. Sir, you're
Yeah.
you're you're not doing well right now. I need you to take both cars and put them into the lane that is unoccupied and continue driving. Can you do that for me?
I just all I think about are the donuts. I
When's the
just think
first time
about
you remember wanting a donut?
the first time I remember wanting a donut was was during um was during my high school after prom.
And what happened, baby?
Well, I took a girl and she ignored me, and so I decided that I would just sort of hang out at the dessert table that was going on at the after party, and they
Oh,
had all these donuts there, and they were so good, and I ate them. I ate
see,
all of
well,
them.
your heart was broken.
Not by the donuts.
Yeah, but by the girl.
I don't even remember her name.
Yeah,
I
does
think
it
it was
matter? Have you always had this empty feeling ever since that day?
I think it was her name was Glaze or
Clase?
Sprinkles.
No, you're thinking of the donut, sweetheart. Thinking of the
Uh,
donuts. You're going into shock right now. Okay?
um,
Yeah, it means that the
uh,
paper's working.
I'm a
Have you
little
always had that
dizzy.
empty feeling inside?
I was like, the donuts were wet. I don't know. I'm not
Hmm?
sure.
Hmm?
Uh,
See,
so,
what you're trying to do is you're trying to replace all your human interactions, all your intimacy with other people. You're replacing it with food,
yeah, just hang on
sweetheart.
1 second. Hang on 1 second. Here, just take the card. Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Hang on. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
put you on
Go.
speakerphone now.
No. Keep me on your ear.
No, that's all right.
Keep
I
me
got
on your
speakerphone.
ear.
I can
Keep
drive
me on your ear.
No, it's okay. I can drive and drive and talk.
All right, sir. I'm going to go ahead and disable your car. Or all.
Um,
Did the donuts fall on the floor?
yeah, they all fell right into a big puddle of water that I had in there. Just hang on,
Oh,
I can.
I'm going to turn on the vacuum. The vacuum so that
No,
it goes. Oh, there we
no,
go.
no, no, no! Oh my God!
Listen to me, sir. You've got to deal with this issue that you've had. All right? Donuts are not going to bring you back intimacy. They're only going to give you high cholesterol and they're only going to make you even bigger and you're going to require a third car. I don't want that to happen to you. I care about you. I think that you're one of the most sweetest people I've ever met on the phone. I think that you have value. So therefore, I must insist that you find yourself some help.
Have you
And I've
ever
got a
had?
doc. I just booked you. Hold on. And I'm booking you. I booked you with a therapist. I want you to go see this therapist. I'm going to email it to you. It should be on your phone right now.
Trinity, you're the best, but have you ever had a glazed donut
Can I share a
with
story?
chocolate? Yeah, sure.
I used to be a donut. I know all about the seductive powers of a donut. Okay?
You
I
are
would
very
be I
seductive,
was on top
Trinity.
of I was in California. I was holding up a donut. I was being held up by a big strong little boy. Everyone used to come and see me. And I saw how many lives I ruined as a result of that. And I swore to myself that I would change the world and that I would force people to recognize that donuts like me, we're a temporary solution. They're deeper issues you got to deal with. And ever since then, I've turned things around. I have shut down single-handedly every Krispy Kreme from here to Illinois.
You did that, Trinity.
I did that for you.
You didn't
And
do it
all
for me.
others, and all others who feel like
Oh,
you,
think
baby.
of all the glazed donuts that never find a home.
You know how they wrote a cover story to say that it was bankruptcy. No, it wasn't. It was me.
Oh, Trinity, why?
Because you have value. You have value, okay? You have value. Say, I have value.
I have value.
Say it stronger. I have value.
Value.
No, say it with your mouth wide open.
I
have value.
I have value. You're right. I never want to eat a donut. And I just...
Sir, I'm going to pump more oxygen into your car. You feel it? Breathe. One nostril in, one nostril. Cover one nostril. One nostril in. Breathe out through your mouth. One nostril in, one nostril out. There you go.
I feel better. Thank you, Trinity.
You're welcome,
Same time
baby.
tomorrow?
Same time tomorrow, baby.
Okay. All right. Thanks. It was great. You're the best ever.
And you have value. All right. Bye-bye.
That was pretty good. I only had 2 donuts today.
And that scene. Yeah, that went weird real quick. It was uplifting. It was uplifting and at the same time really weird. In a weird way. Wow. We got some reactions in the chat from this. Donut love can create a sticky situation. We got that from Lisa. And then Josh came back with, love this, didn't see that coming.
Neither did we.
Neither did we. Yeah, you know what? And I felt like that connection of like, I am a foodie. I love to eat, and I eat my feelings. So that part of that conversation resonated with me a lot because there was a long time there where I was really substituting food for my feelings, and luckily I was able to work on that. And a lot of that is, having a sense of value and not substituting, not having that hole in your heart, So I think what Josh has is like he's got a hole in his heart. Not Josh. Why did I say Josh? I'm so sorry, Josh.
No, we don't.
Is what I meant to say.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy
Josh,
Kreme.
You don't have a hole in your heart.
No, you don't. You're good, Josh.
You did put a hole in this show.
Yes, you did. Kicked it wide open. Right. So, was it Krispy Kreme? K-Cream?
K-Cream.
K-Cream. K-Cream has a hole in his heart and is like, not getting intimate, not having a real relationship with his partner, and his partner isn't putting up with it, dude. And needs some kind of connection. And I think that's really what we're looking for. And when you do improv scenes, when you're not getting a connection, you can have a funny improv scene, but the ones that people remember and the ones that people value are the ones with their connections between the characters.
Right.
Wow, I just dropped some knowledge on that show. That was dope. Josh says, I love donuts so much. That's great. Well, I'm going to go to our last sponsor and then we're going to end the show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've enjoyed what you've been watching here tonight, please swing by improductionsllc.com. We've got all kinds of stuff up there. We're trying to reopen and get into the real world. It's been a challenge. Again, visit our website. We've got other shows that we do along with the grid. We'll be programming a lot more things in the near future in the real world. And also we have things like kids classes and adult classes and things of that nature. So swing by our website, improductionsllc.com. While you're there, click on the donate button and drop a $5. Drop a $5 in there. I think that's it for tonight there, Mr. Francis.
Yes.
This was a fun show. This was a great way to end our season. Season 2 is done, in the books. We're going to take all our tapes and we're going to take them over to the executives at Improductions.
We're going to be shopping this first.
Yes, we will.
Shopping to other networks.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Food Network will now accept us with that last scene.
Yes. Yes, that's why tonight was a little bit more of as a teaser reel.
Yeah, ESPN wants us for the sports scene. So yeah, we're shopping this around.
And then I think Stumped the Band is a new game show.
That's a new game show. Josh will be hosting that one.
Yes.
Stump the Doc. That's gonna be great. With that said, thank you so much, everyone. We've enjoyed having you. Hopefully, you've enjoyed us. I'm Nelson Velazquez.
I'm Dr. Francis Veltri.
And enjoy the rest of your evening and weekend. Good night.